What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the Ghostbusters 3 trailer. But this time, I'm going to talk about a journalist by the name of Scott Mendelson, who got upset because Ghostbusters fans got excited for this trailer, and they're excited that Jason Reitman is going to direct it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things about the trailer, it has no agenda attached to it. Is pretty much a good trailer, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much Scott Mendelson pretty much attacked Ghostbusters fans, calling them sexist and saying it was our fault for the movie bombing. But the reason for the movie bombing is because that reboot sucked, you know what I'm saying? Plus, he mentioned that 5 of Jason Reitman's movies that he directed pretty much bombed too, you know what I'm saying? But when I saw the article that was written in Forbes by Scott Middleton, he pretty much honestly went nowhere with it. It just ended up being a tirade, you know what I'm saying? I am going to address him attacking the fans, the reboot itself, and Jason Reitman in regards to Ghostbusters 3. Now, the Ghostbusters reboot from 2016 was just an awful, awful movie and one of the worst movies of 2016. Why? There's several reasons why. For starters, nobody wasn't asking for a Ghostbusters reboot to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It just comes off as an unnecessary movie reboot that didn't add anything new to the Ghostbusters lore and franchise as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The way that, say, the real Ghostbusters cartoon did, and Ghostbusters, the video game that came out in 2009. Plus, when you look at Paul Feig from a general standpoint, he's not known to be a creative director. You know what I'm saying? He just takes different comedy tropes and just overblow them, which is not bad in and of itself, but it just didn't work in the Ghostbusters reboot, and it didn't need to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, plus Paul Feig was simply the wrong choice as director, and when it comes to directing a Ghostbuster movie, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's a reboot or not, regardless if the Ghostbusters are men or women, you know what I'm saying? He was just simply the wrong choice as director, you know what I'm saying? As far as him and Kate Leopold being the script writers for the reboot, they were just simply the wrong choice, you know what I'm saying? To be writers for a Ghostbuster movie, period. You know, so when you compare the script of the reboot to that of the scripts for Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters the video game, all three were written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis. When you can like see the difference, which is pretty major. Why? Because when you look at the first two movies and the 2009 video game, the characters are more relatable than the characters in the reboot because the story behind Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters the video game is more character driven. It's more reality based. You know what I'm saying? More realistic. You know what I'm saying? And the characters in the first two Ghostbusters movie and the video game all act normally to the situation that they're in. But when you look at the script of the reboot, it is just too over the top, which is unnecessary for a Ghostbusters movie. You know what I'm saying? It was very unnecessary. Plus, when you look at the motivation of Ray, Peter, and Egon, their motivations to do what they did in each movie in the video game, 2009 video game, it was more legitimate, which led to them seeing a bigger problem at hand. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at Holtzman, Patty, and the other Ghostbusters in the reboot, they were just outright shoehorned into the situation they were in. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the acting, as it relates to the first two movies and the video game, uh, everybody from Bill Murray to Andy Potts pretty much gave a great performance. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the chemistry was there from an overall perspective when it comes to Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters the video game. You know what I'm saying? But the acting in the reboot was outright hammy and forced from the cast, and the chemistry wasn't there, and that's why everything in the reboot was just outright lame and it sucked. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't help that Paul Feig, the cast like Melissa McCarthy and all of them were insulting the fan base, which led to the movie bombing. You know what I'm saying? So while the first two movies and the video game were well received, you know what I'm saying? And the first two movies, of course, were big financial successes on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as like Jason Reitman is concerned, while it is true his movies flopped, like five of them, does that mean that his movies were bad? Nope, because like movies can flop for a variety of reasons. One reason is because a movie is bad. The Ghostbusters reboot is a shining example of that one. Now sometimes a movie can flop just due to bad timing. One example of that is John Carpenter's The Thing, which came out in '82. It was released 2 weeks after E.T., which uh, went on to be a financial success. And because of the financial success of E.T. and the fact that people didn't want to see evil aliens is the reason why John Carpenter being bombed. Another reason why movies bomb is a little poor marketing, and that can apply to other products too. You know what I'm saying? Now, why I'm bringing this up is because this could have happened to the five movies that Jason Reitman directed. You know what I'm saying? Does this mean that Jason Reitman is a bad director? No, because people have said that some of the movies that Jason Reitman has directed are actually good. You know what I'm saying? Now, plus Jason Reitman, because of that and the fact that people like the Ghostbusters 3 trailer, which is actually good, and the fact that Jason Reitman is also a legitimate Ghostbusters fan. Jason Reitman, in my opinion, is a good choice to be director for Ghostbusters 3. You know what I'm saying? So, this article by Scott Mendelson is just pretty much unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? He had no reason to attack the Ghostbusters fan at all. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much obviously upset at the fact that Ghostbusters fans are excited for Ghostbusters 3, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that it's coming out, and this is a Ghostbusters movie that we wanted to see, you know what I'm saying? Not the reboot, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that Jason Reitman is directing Ghostbusters 3, you know what I'm saying? And it has no SJW agenda attached to it at all, you know what I'm saying? So he just need he just need to get over himself on this one. Just stop being so upset because people who are fans of the Ghostbusters franchise want a Ghostbusters movie that they want to see. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, sound off in the comment section about what Scott Mendelson had wrote in this article attacking fans and Jason Reitman. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, signing off.